Good morning, Modern Steaders. It's a nice brisk 12 degrees out this morning, and it's pretty dark out too. Tell you what, I'm looking forward to December 21st, where we start gaining daylight finally, instead of losing it. Oh, I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to that. I hear Blossom, she spent the night with with Caleb last night, and Zeke's probably not happy. He's by himself in the front. Morning, guys. You ready for breakfast in bed? Oh, what's that? Oh. Go ahead. What do you think, Blossom? I think I'm just ready for breakfast. Did you do your job, Caleb? You know we're gonna be able to find out in a couple of weeks. Don't worry, Zeke, you're gonna get your food too. I know. It's dark in here. There you go. You can't even see Zeke. It's so dark this morning. I've been hearing a lot of coyotes at night and all different kinds of critters lurking around the homestead. So we got game cameras out over there. We gotta go check them in a little bit. But we've been having a lot of people asking us why we're not looking for tracks and putting the game cameras up around like the chicken coops in the barn. It's hard to find out where they're coming in near the chicken coops and barn because we got Pluto and Tanner and Figaro running around constantly around here. So we don't know whose tracks are whose and which way the animals are coming in. If we're down by our brook, our animals don't go down there. So I know those tracks out there are from predators or prey or deer. So we have more of a concentrated area and know where to look. One of the neighbors up the road lost just about all of her chickens to coyotes this year. So they're here. And the thing is they might not be right next to the coop today, but they could be tomorrow. So we need to figure out where they're coming in from and what we can do. Morning, chickens. Morning. Seems like no matter what we do, our chickens like to sleep in their nesting boxes, which is fine, but where they sleep is where they do 90% of their pooing. So I got an idea for something we can make so the chickens can't sleep in the nesting boxes at night. So we're gonna be doing that project pretty soon. Morning, boys. You enjoying that? You girls ready to come out? Gotta go down yonder to feed you. Come on. You got some hay left over from last night you didn't touch. Our soil needs to get built up over here. If there's any leftover hay, that'll be good for building soil, and they'll be pooping over here and peeing, and there you go. Come on in. Yeah. Leave all of your poop and pee deposits over here. You pregnant? You haven't gone back into heat yet. So I'm hoping so. Look at this. You guys didn't touch the hay the other day. Got all that fresh stuff. Now it's time to go to the back 40. Let's see what we see. I see some tracks already. More tracks. Hoping we got something on camera, guys. We know they're coming out here. Place are frozen, but we just haven't gotten them on camera yet. More tracks going that way. I don't know if you can see that though. I can see something on the ice. I don't know. Let's go check that out. It's right by the game camera. I think that's just from the water flowing under the ice. Alright, I'm going to change out the card. If I don't see any tracks down here, we're just going to jump right back to building the ultimate workbench. Never even turned that one back on yesterday. That ain't going to catch nothing. Ah, my bad. I am seeing some fresh tracks right here. They came down that way. I went this way. Well, we know something's down there. I'm just terrible at putting the cameras out in the right spot, guys. Oh, hopefully they'll come back through those areas and we'll catch them. I feel like they're on a loop, but that's why they call it tracking and not finding, right? Oh, I ran out last night and I had to go to Tractor Supply and get some new wheels, guys. I hear the heat running. That's a good sign. Oh yes. We did 2 swivel wheels in the front and 2 in the rear, and I don't like that because let's unlock the tires. It's gonna be hard for us to get it exactly where we want it every time we move it in this position with those legs being fixed. We can't. So I'm gonna put swivels in the back so we can just kind of come out, boom, boom, bada boom, bada bing, swing it around nice and easy. Sometimes having swivels on all 4 tires is a pain, but I think in this situation it's really going to be helpful with our small area. We also want to figure out a dust collection system that we can store down here for the table saw and the chop saw. So that's going to be one of the next projects coming up, is figuring out all that. We have found our best luck with finding rolling casters with lock that are nice and heavy duty like this at Tractor Supply. I tried Harbor Freight. They were all seemed very cheesy and junky. I tried Lowe's and Home Depot. I wasn't impressed with our local store selection. This stuff, pulleys, hooks, and I think we got another pulley right here. This is all for another project. I'm hoping to do that later on this week, and it'll make it so nice in the chicken coop. Extension cord this way. That's gonna be like so. No, it's gonna be out a little bit further actually. All right, so we're gonna go inch overhang. We're gonna go 71 because we have that space there, and then so we can be tight up against this wall when we over here. Bam. We're gonna go 41. 71 by 41. Let me put a mask on so I'm not breathing in all that little nasty particles. There we go. Let's try to get this up here like so. There we go. Then we can get this piece cut prefer in here, because this is what our chop saw is gonna sit on. So 38 is what we want that to be. 38 by just under 25. So we gotta cut off 3/4 of an inch. Back in the day when I used to work in a furniture company, all of our assembly tables were made out of melamine, and it made it so nice to move stuff around and for cleanup. The glue cleans off pretty easy, and the melamine just slides nice. It's flat. For woodworking, it's perfect. So far the only waste we have is this little bit right here. We're gonna have a little bit more when we cut out for our table saw and where this is gonna go, but for the most part we're using up most of the melamine sheet. But we do need this to secure our melamine. It's a number 8 11/64 pilot bit countersink. So anywhere I'm gonna screw the melamine down, I need to pre-drill and countersink for the screw head. Hold everything in. 42. 42. Go 57 1/4. All right, then we'll go 32 1/4. I'm doing this, I'm trying to work off the two ends that I haven't cut. So that's a factory edge and this is a factory edge. It's just to try to keep everything as square as possible. Before I do any cutting, I want to put a 2x4 back here. No, I'll put a 2x4 on this side. So that way if we need the support there, we already have it. So if we put a 2x4 around 10 inches, we do a piece of 1 inch, so that way we don't take up all that space. That'll give us some support. Much better. There we go. I like that, I like it a lot. Yeah, that'll get screwed to that. That'll get screwed down, that'll be nice. Then we're going to use a router with a 1/4 round bit on it. We're going to round over the edges to give it a nice and smooth finish. This is what it looks like before we 1/4 round it, and that's what it looks like after. It's got a nice smooth transition. You don't have to worry about ripping or cutting anything or chipping. You actually focus. Don't wanna focus. Even like the plastic kind of gets like faded in. It's nice and smooth, the whole transition, which is nice. It goes from looking like this on the corners to that. Loosen this up.
So good.
What's that?
So good.
Should set just like so. We got plenty of room on the back. There. Perfect. I like it. Now I just gotta decide if I want to put like 2 screws right here. I think we should. And then that way it'll keep it from moving on us. And everything will be good. Bam. 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 It'll slide. It'll slide. I like it, guys. Alright. Let's grab 2 screws. One. Two. Bam. Boom. Just like so. I like it. Bam. Look, we're that much more organized now.
I soaked some beans overnight last night and picked out all shriveled or discolored ones and let them sit overnight, and I just rinsed them and drained them. And now I'm going to parboil them. I'm going to bring them to a boil. Parboiled beans I'm going to put in here. And then I chopped up some of our pieces of our bacon chunks that we had left over. I'm going to put that in there. Maple syrup. Brown sugar. Dry mustard.
Look at all that snow. I wonder if you'll get a postponement in school tomorrow morning.
No.
It's supposed to snow all night long.
No, isn't it supposed to like stop at like 6?
6 a.m. Alright, we gotta get Blossom out and put her back
Okay, I'll grab
with
the
the other
leash.
gang. You grab the leash and I'll go give the girls some hay, and then I'll meet you out here.
I hope it out.
In their feeder, since it's snowing. Goaty goats. There you go, Hope. The other goat's napping? Or what, huh? Are they napping? They're crazy. Where? It's got a bite to it. Want to hold this door shut, Libby's?
Boston's a lot easier because she has a collar.
Alright.
Caleb?
You want to go? Can you?
No.
Let me back with my buddies. There you are. Reunited with your posse. Yeah. Little man's like, you stink. Uh-oh. Buttercup's gonna come smell you this time. Oh. Oh, Caleb. You don't even know. There. They're back together. They're brotherly love. You said 4 eggs.
Yeah.
I'll guess 5. Oh, I was right. Oh man, we got a cracked one.
That's why I was right.
No, we have 5, but we got 1 broken one. So we only get to keep 4.
Huh?
We only get to eat 4.
Yeah, I know. I was still right. You just still got 4.
I gotta resolve this chicken pooping in the nesting box situation. Got an idea.
I need a crock.
Need a bean crock?
Like a, to eat them.
They look delish.
You want to have your bread?
Our
Bread.
bacon bits.
Definitely put bits. The beans look well cooked.
Homemade bean. Nothing like homemade baked beans with our own pasture-raised ham steak right off the homestead. The only way it'd be any better is if we had smoked and cured that ham in our own smokehouse here in the homestead. Oh, I'm getting an idea for a winter project. What do you all think? Would you like that? A nice big smoker? Post and beam style maybe? Man, we could make some delicious food in there. If you all would like to see that, leave in the comments down below. And what are some things other than the hams that we could try smoking this time of the year? I'm excited to try out the new workstation tomorrow. We got a project we're going to be doing. We'll be putting it to work, so that'll be nice. I've actually got quite a few things we'll be using it for in the next couple of weeks, and I'm sure I'll be using it non-stop. But really looking forward to making a dust collection system that'll fit inside. We'll talk a little bit more about that tomorrow. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Thanks for coming along on our journey with us, guys. You are a huge blessing to us in our homestead. I hope you guys have had a great 2019. At the holiday seasons have been really good and a blessing for y'all. 2020 is going to be a great year. Leave in the comments down below. Let us know what kind of videos you'd like to see us make in the upcoming 2020. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres.